Hi guys, and welcome back to my second YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first, and if you haven't watched it yet, feel free to do so. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter session because it's been a long day, and because of that we'll also be skipping the workout. So without further ado, off to the boulder hall. I definitely talled this boulder because I'm able to span this, and I still have enough on it to kind of make a weird compression catch thing. But I definitely don't think that's the way you're meant to do the boulder. I think you're meant to go from two hands here into a dyno into this one, and then get a hand here, a hand here, and then immediately swing your foot this way to kind of catch the momentum, so you end up having a kind of straight thing here. And then you can kind of switch one hand over here, or maybe a second dyno up here. I think that's kind of the beta they wanted you to do. Of course, but for warm-ups, I don't really like doing dynos, so I went for the tall person beta, and I didn't mind one bit. actually a really interesting position because it was really sketchy. If you look at my points of contact on the wall, I've got a heel here, which is actually pretty strong because I've got like the whole strength of like my leg down here, basically keeping me up this way. I've got this hand, which is pulling me up as well. This one, which is pulling me up. And this hand, which is this foot, which isn't really doing much. It's giving me a little bit of friction, a little bit of stability, and it kind of is what allowed me to kind of bend my weight that way. But the thing is, because this foot is so far to this side, it really isn't doing much about keeping the biggest like part of my weight up. And can't really do anything about that. This is where it is. So I was really scared about releasing this hand right here because I didn't think I would have enough time to bring it over here. And that's why you'll see me kind of bump my hand up a little bit this way first, so that then there's like less distance to get here and get the match for the top. was actually my favorite in the session. So the most important part, and I actually couldn't start the boulder for quite a while, for this boulder was like this little tiny hole that you can't really see right now. It was kind of like a little thing where you could like loop your thumb around. It was really cool. And that kind of let you distribute a lot of weight between your left and your right hands. And then you kind of had to pull on both of them inwards into a compression while pushing off of both of your feet until you could kind of get straight. That's where the boulder got a little bit harder. I messed up with my root reading a bit, which made it even worse. But what I'm pretty sure the plan is that you move this foot up to this hold here, and then use this corner of this volume and this hold to once again kind of compress while pushing yourself up, at which point you can then move this foot to where your hand was in the first place, and then carry on here, 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 and then eventually match. I'm saying that like it's super simple, but this was a really hard boulder that I didn't manage in the end, but I'm going to get back next session and try it a whole bunch. All right. So that was a really fun session. Like I had an absolute blast. When it comes to the actual grades I climbed, I didn't do the best. And it's because I was a bit tired today, but also I was trying a lot of boulders that are my kind of like anti-style. So like the slab, the dark green. There was a couple which were really balance intensive, which I'm not great at. But I think it's always important to kind of practice those, and I'm really glad I did today. I'm going to keep trying to do that, and I'm also going to be trying harder and harder boulders and focusing on the blues and maybe the reds if I find some fun ones. But all in all, solid 7 out of 10 session. I'm not upset about it at all. Came out without any injuries, which is pretty rare. So I'm looking forward to the next one. If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It helps the channel a lot. And have a great day.